Hey friends, welcome back to the Matt Greer Music Channel. So I wanted to make a video today to just talk about my plans for the 2025 year. So this isn't going to be a lot of music, so if that doesn't interest you, feel free to tune out right now. But reason I wanted to do this is because I've been thinking a while about how I'd like to try some new things on the channel. For a long time, basically what I did was gear reviews and Dallas jams on them, and I'm still very much into that. And I'm sure some of that will still show up, but I want to be a little bit different in my approach this year because I want to talk more about the music making process, the philosophies that I have about it, and what all this stuff really is about to me. To backtrack just a little bit, you may have noticed that the second half of last year I really didn't post much. That's because I personally was going through a lot of anxiety. And I was having trouble at work, and I was having panic attacks, and all this stuff was going on. And so I got on a medication, and it helped me. But it also, I was very emotionally blunted while I was on that medication. So my creative output basically turned into nothing. I just didn't have it in me. So I recently felt good enough to stop taking that, and it was like a light switch flickered after maybe a week of making that decision. I started drawing, I started painting, I started writing lyrics, making music. So I think you'll notice there's been more posts from me, and that's kind of why, is right now I'm just really fired up creatively. So I thought it a good time to really kind of just dive into that piece of things and talk about, you know, what drives that and my goals for this year. So there's several things that I do want to do on the channel this year, and I'll kind of highlight those now. In terms of gear, I've got stuff in the studio that I've really never made a point to profile. Some things I think that are pretty interesting. There's nothing brand new. I quit trying to buy much stuff a couple of years ago. I really have fought the gas demon, and I can't say I've won completely, but I've definitely tamed them down to size. So there's not going to be a ton of brand new gear. So if you're wanting all the new stuff from NAMM this year, you're probably not going to see it on this channel. But I do have things that I want to show, like this Roland MV8800, super powerful piece of gear. I haven't learned it properly as much as I should, but I thought maybe I'll document that process because it's really a rather unique centerpiece, frankly, to a studio. So I want to do that. I've got a couple other synths that I've really barely ever even used. I've got the IK Multimedia Uno Pro, the one with the keys, which is literally still sitting in a box. Not a brand new synth, but you know, I was excited to get it, and then it just kind of sat there. I've got a couple other things like that, you know, I did acquire when the gas monster was in full rage, and then just ended up just sitting around. So I'd like to do those. And then I've got a project that I'd like to do with this channel. A friend of mine found let me think about this. It's a Fender Rhodes Mark I 73 in an old storage locker, and had it shipped to me and gave it to me for free. It's in very rough cosmetic shape. It does play, all the parts are there, but my wife and I actually are going to restore that. So I thought it would be fun to document the restoration process of that. In addition, I know for sure, I don't want to call it a double album, but I've got 2 albums coming out at the same time, hopefully in a few months. They're not part of the same record. They're more like yin and yang, kind of like sister records, I suppose. But I'm really excited to get those wrapped up. So I thought I'd document the process of putting the final touches on the music, going through the publishing and things. So if you've got music you want to put out, maybe that'll be helpful to you. Also, the music itself is, you know, in line with what I do. And then I've wanted to do a pop record for a really, really long time. So I'm going to like rebuild the studio to support that workflow. And it's going to be kind of more geared less towards beat making, but more towards like songwriting. So guitars will be accessible, pads, microphones, things that I can kind of build the music around a song rather than make music and then try to fit lyrics into it. That'll be later in the year. Not sure if we'll even get to it in 2025, but that's a kind of a stretch goal for me. So yeah, basically no jam today really. I just thought, you know, this is the last day of January of a new year. I thought it's a great time to maybe document this and let you know what was on the horizon for the Matt Greer Music channel. As always, thank you to everyone who watches. Your comments, your support, your interest in what I do. Gosh, it's been almost 10 years I've been doing this on YouTube now. It means so much to me, and I've truly made some remarkable acquaintances via this platform. So yeah, thank you for supporting me. If there's anything you'd like to know or ask about, please let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.